going on, guys? It's been a while since I posted a video, but I want to give you an update of what I've been doing and how far I've gone on the truck. I've worked on the front a little bit, and almost there. I'm almost done with the front, but I've been messing with at school. I'm in the machinist class, so I was able to start making the cross shafts that I was missing on my upper A-arms. I had lost them in the move, and it would be too expensive to get new ones. I had ordered them from Michigan Metalworks, the A-arms, years ago. I mean, like almost 10 years ago, maybe. Long time when the first design came out with Michigan Metalworks for the Mazda to Toyota spindle arms. I lost the cross shafts for the upper A-arms to bolt on direct replacement where your factory A-arms go. And I reached out to him to see if he had just the cross shafts, but he said it was an old design and he didn't have any more of those anymore. That I will have to get a complete new A-arm setup to match the new design of the A-arms. And it was going to cost too much money. It was like $600-700 for new arms, and like I already have the arms, so I didn't want to go that route. And I have thought about modifying the factory cross shaft to make them fit the upper A-arms I got from Michigan Metalworks. But it didn't work. I couldn't figure a way to do it, and then I had enrolled to the machinist class, and I was like, you know what? I think I can make my own here. Right now, I'm making some out of plain alloy steel. It's not as strong as the billet that I had, but we do have billet at school. But right now, my first design, I'm gonna make them out of just alloy steel, and it should be beefy enough and strong enough to hold up for what I need. And next semester I'll use the billet that we have at school. But right now I was just making some little template plates for the parts of the frame that I cut off just to fill up the frame. This is for the upper A-arm. I'll show you what I'm doing too. I'm cutting a lot of that old stuff that's on the A-arm. It just looks ugly and stuff for the shock mount, but I need to reinforce it because the A-arm is going to be kind of loose, and this is for the bottom where I notched the frame for the bag. But I did one side, notched it for the bag, but I was like, no, I didn't want to do all that work to I was gonna have to modify the A-arm. It wasn't gonna be high enough. I mean, the top back bracket, and it wasn't gonna be high enough for the bag to sit up, and I wasn't gonna be able to lay out frame. So I kind of changed it, and I'm gonna have to modify the lower A-arm also, and I'll show you in a minute. But now I cut out the passenger side to modify for the bag to fit inside the frame, but I didn't like the way it wasn't gonna come out right. So I started on the driver's side, and I figured out, okay, I don't need to do that. I just need to push the bag out more on the arm. But I need to modify the A-arm because the A-arm, I guess the way he designed it so close to the frame where the back bracket bolts up to on the A-arm, and you have to notch all that frame out, and it's a lot of work, and it's just like then I don't think I was gonna get the clearance I need for the bag to go low enough, or the truck to go low enough to lay complete frame with the 20s. So there's the only way I could do it. So I'll show you what I've done, and then we'll go from there. All right, so this is the front passenger side. Now I got the bag mocked up here, kind of where I wanted. And I test fit it, and I put the bag on there, and I was able to lay out on the frame. Everything laid out, the truck laid out frame with this setup, and that's where I cut part of the frame so I could put the bag all the way up here and not have clearance for the bag. Sorry, I cut it, and I was like, no, I didn't like it because the way this is designed, I can't bring it up, but it's like it comes up and it's way up here, so it's like, it's too much. So I'm gonna have to notch. I'm gonna take this to school, and I'm gonna notch it probably like an extra inch to give me clearance what I did here. But and I started this, and I was like, man, I didn't fill that hole in, so I'll go from there. Let me show you the other side. Right, this is the driver's side. So I got the bag mounted. I filled in that hole that was there. And it was a little caved in, so I was like, I didn't want to sit there and fill it too much and this and that. I think it's good enough. I'm gonna weld here, I gotta weld there. Still gotta weld all these little parts here. That one of those template plates I showed you, it's for right here. I'm gonna reinforce it. I cut all that old stuff that we don't need, those holes, the chalk mount. You know, not, I'll come pretty up here. I had to weld these up because they got loose when I cut that piece off. But yeah, I want to make a reinforcing plate to cover up the hole, and then just to reinforce this piece. And I'll weld it there, and I'll clean it up, clean up the welds, and finish welding this out. And I need to notch this part like I did on the passenger side. First I thought, okay, well, maybe I don't need to do it, but I was like, I already did the other side. But plus, I brought this A-arm up just to see, and it hits. This part hits this right here, so I have to notch it to make clearance for that A-arm to come up. And I got the A-arm off. You can see how the bottom ones goes in. He sells you this piece, and you have to take out the factory bushing for your factory arm, and then this part sticks out, so you gotta center it in there real good, and then you'll weld it in there. Right here I have it somewhat welded, not all the way, but I need to finish welding this out, clean it up, and then paint it, and that's how the bottom A-arm goes. I still need to take off the other A-arm and go from there, and that's where I'm at. Hopefully this weekend I'll have time to work on it. So yeah, that's what I've been doing lately, and I'll throw a little clip in there of me running the engine lathe, doing the milling down the part for the cross shafts. I got a small clip, and tomorrow he's gonna show me how to run the mill machines. I gotta make flat spots for where they sit on the cross shafts, where they bolt on. I got to be a flat spot, so I gotta mill it and then drill the holes for the mounting. And hopefully tomorrow he'll say he's gonna show me in the morning, and I'll try to show a little recording of that, of me trying to milling it down with the mill, getting the flattening it out, and then hopefully I'll finish the cross shafts tomorrow. And I gotta make the washers for them too. And I'll show you how I'm making those too. Pretty neat. And then we'll go from there. But that's where I'm at with the front suspension. I know I ain't showing much work on this video, but I just try to give you a little update. It's been a little while since I've been posting anything, but I've just been busy with school, and I try any chance I get out here just real quick. I come out here for a couple of hours, and I just get to work. I don't really have time to record. But hopefully this weekend I'll have those templates made to fill up the holes. I'll finish welding those out, cut out the part that I need to cut out for the bag clearance, and then bolt on the A-arms, clean it up, paint it, and I should hopefully be done with the front end this weekend. Hopefully I get some time. And from there, it's motor, try and get all the stuff I need to get the engine running. I need to order a carburetor, I need a header, and see how it goes from there. But I just want to give you an update on what I've been, what am I doing, And I'll throw a little clip of me running that cross shaft and the lathe. But yeah, hang in there, guys. I got more content coming. Hopefully this weekend I'll post another video, and we'll go from there. Check you later.